Top 5 decks you must try this year. Hey, welcome back to the channel again. Feels like a decade. I don't know how many of you are gonna watch this video, but I'm just gonna make it. And yeah, I will make a comeback video, so don't think I'm gone. Whenever you think I'm gone, I'll be coming back again, back from the grave. Oh yeah, let's bang this as quickly as possible. As per the thumbnail and the title of this video, tonight you are in for a treat because I'm going to show you 5 decks, which are my current open decks. Not my favorite, all of them, but yeah, one of those decks is my current favorite. Tonight I'm going to show you and reveal those 5 decks that you can buy at half of the price. I'll show you how you can get those 5 decks, not all of those decks, but some of those decks and also some other great decks in half of the price that you are getting currently from other websites like Amazon or Flipkart or any other magic website that you know of. I won't name them, but yeah, you'll buy one and you'll get one free. And how you can get that deal? Stick to this video and show you how you can get the deal of buy one, get one for playing cards. Yeah. So start from number 5, which is Salm playing cards. Printed by Expert Playing Cards Company and designed by Abraham Garcia. This deck is a superly custom deck which looks super cool. This deck portrays the Salem witch trials which happened in the 15 or 1600s, and that was a real tragedy which actually happened and is actually a part of the history. You can search about it in Google and you'll know what happened to the women of that time who dared and took the audacity to roam freely and do things which men usually did. But yeah, what they got in reward? The Salem witch trials. So yeah, this deck is dedicated to those victims. This is the look of the deck, and as you can see, this looks cool. But yeah, this deck has some problems which I'm going to tell you right now. This deck is not that premium. It looks premium, but it's not that premium. As you see, the tuck case, it is not that premium tuck case which which will stay for long. The tuck case quality, the paper quality of this tuck case is really poor. It torns apart from the sides and the quality is just not that good. The design is amazing, as you can see. The Salem witch trials photo is there and the title of the deck is also written there, but the design is amazing. The black seal is there. Yeah, and after you open the deck is not a typical air cushion finish deck, and the back design is also not that good. I'm not going to go into the detailed review of this video, otherwise this video will be half an hour long and no one will watch that video. So the deck is good, the deck fans well, but because it is not an air cushion finish deck, this deck gives a feel of a plastic playing cards, which I definitely don't like. Otherwise, you can faro with this deck. You can have as many shuffles as you want. This deck is absolutely useful for cardistry. There is no complaint about that. As you can see, the fan looks really cool. But yeah, it is my least favorite of this 5 decks. So this deck is worth rupees 850 in any website that you can find. It is at least 800 rupees in any of the websites that you are going to buy it from. But the deal I'm going to give you, you'll get this deck at half the price, because when you buy one deck you'll get another deck free. So in 800 rupees you are getting 2 decks in 850 rupees. Just bear with me to know what this crazy deal is, and until then just follow me on Instagram because it will be helpful for you later. Follow me on Rony Saha YT in Insta. So yeah, I'm gonna just promote my Insta, like I'm gonna pretend like I'm very active on Insta from now on. So yeah, next deck, number 4, which is the Continuum deck. Here is the beautiful deck. As you can see, yeah, this deck looks amazing. This deck is totally custom made. It's a very limited edition deck, but still you can find this deck in a lot of websites. And the tuck case is awesome. You can see there is inside, the design is inside the tuck case too, so it is completely custom made. So this is definitely for magicians too. This is a very cool deck for magicians. So the problem with this deck, because I put in 4th point, is I don't like the finish. This deck has ultra flux finish with aqua flow coating, which is a completely different thing that we usually handle. This is not like a typical air cushion finish deck, and this will not feel like a typical bicycle deck, but absolutely this deck is amazing. Some of you are gonna fall in love with this finish because this is so unique, and some of you might not be your type, but yeah, this deck, the best thing about this deck is this deck lasts very long. That's what she said. This deck fans absolutely well because I opened this deck almost 6-7 months ago. You can still see how this deck performs even after opening it 6 to 7 months ago. This is completely like a freshly opened deck. Now let's go to the price of this thing. This deck costs approximately rupees 900 in any of the websites that you can find. Now let's come to the next video, bicycle or yould. The best thing about this deck is this beautiful front design of this deck, bro. This is completely embossed and looks absolutely premium than it actually is. And oh sorry, this is just my time written there when I opened this deck. As you can see, it was opened 15th September 2014. So let's see how longevity this deck has. And this is the back design, by the way. I'm gonna just show you. I'm gonna show the detailed review video later, but the jokers look amazing. Yeah, this deck uses the principle of golden ratio in its back design. The golden ratio is a ratio which artists used to believe and also now believe is the ratio of beauty. Anything that has the golden ratio in it, that is the most beautiful thing. In the Renaissance period, all the artists and the painters used to use this golden ratio to paint their pictures, and the images that became worldwide famous and still are protected. And this deck uses the same principle as the golden ratio. This also looks cool, by the way. This doesn't look really bad, and as you saw that this was opened on 15th September, so it's been 7 months since this deck is open. But still, as you can see how fresh this deck is, how beautiful it looks while fanned or flourished. I'll show you how beautiful it looks. Just see, bro. Just see the beauty. The one thing I complain about this deck is the back design has a little lesser glaze than it should have. This deck is available at only 700 to 800 rupees in any other website. Now let's come to my second favorite deck that I have recently opened, which is the Divine deck. The tuck case doesn't look that great, I know, but there's a catch. The catch is this deck's beauty in its back design and in its concept. You can see, I know it's a little bit heavy. For many people, they don't like the heavy kind of back design, but for me, I sometimes don't like the heavy back design, but I absolutely love the finish of this deck and the concept of it, which is, I'm gonna explain. This deck's design is used and influenced by a mathematical design and pattern which was discovered in the 1200s, which is believed to be the key to everything. Design is hidden in plain sight everywhere. In flowers, shells, trees, waves of sea, your hands, fingers, everything are hinted at this design. Everything has this design inside it, and this deck is inspired by that. This design signifies that there is a divine entity which shows its proof and identity through the design, which has this beautiful pattern inside it, and that is the proof of the divinity, and thus the name of the deck, Divine. It shows or claims to be the proof of the creator. I am, on the other hand, an atheist, but I absolutely love this concept, and that's why this is the second in my recently opened deck. So yeah, absolutely love this deck. You should try it. By the way, this deck is also available in 800 rupees everywhere. Now, the top deck, the first one, number one deck, which is Sidas playing cards. This is the beauty, bro. This is why I love so many simple things, because there is so much beauty in simplicity. As you can see, the Sidas deck, there is no fancy design, but the tuck case finish is amazing. It gives absolutely premium feel to it. The sturdiness and the hardness of this tuck case is something awesome. The matte finish speaks for itself. And now I'm gonna show you the back design, which I absolutely love. This bag design is I am so fond of this bag design because there is so much beauty in this simple bag design. I absolutely love it. This looks good on camera. This is absolutely beautiful in handling, and everything this deck is perfect for. Also for magicians, this doesn't distract the audience from your tricks. This will keep them in focus and you will be perform amazing tricks with this beautiful piece of art. Designed by Noah Abdullah and printed by WJPC, this deck is inspired from the Sidas tree in Lebanon. So this deck has this beautiful unique joker, as you can see, which tells you a story when put together. This is absolutely fresh even after opening it months ago. As you can see, the fan looks absolutely perfect. Damn, I'm in love with this deck. The finish of this deck is something beautiful. You have to feel it for yourself. So now we are at the end of this video, and I'm going to tell you how you can get most of these decks and also many other decks at half of its price. Note the way, you'll have to follow me on Instagram, drop me a text that which decks you wanna buy, and I'll tell you which offers I have on those decks. In these three decks that I told you about, the Divine, the Continuum and the Salm deck, you can buy one and get one free at their MRP. And also, if you want to buy any other premium playing cards, you can just drop me in my Instagram and I'll give you the whole deal. So that is how you get amazingly premium decks in the cheapest price that you can get anywhere in the world. So that was it for today, and it felt good recording this video. I hope you liked it, and I think I'll meet you really soon, and I hope I publish this video really soon. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.